It's a job that combines business with the striking beauty of the great outdoors. It's a place we found along the way on the edge of the northern hills. In the tiny town of Whitewood, if you follow the snow-covered gravel, you'll find the doorway to a shop.
This is an archery deer taken this year. It's a client's.
That's built its business on keeping memories alive.
This would be what they'd know as a full alert. You know, he's got his ears, he's looking, he's curious, he sees something, whether it's you, whatever.
We're taxidermists. Basically, we preserve the animals, whether it be a deer, elk, buffalo, mountain lion. You want to remember that animal, you remember the time you had, you bring it to us, we take care of it, you can display it.
Dave Hale is the father part of this father-son business.
Kind of didn't force him into it, but, you know, you want a job, you know, here's one.
Yeah.
Dustin is his son.
He's taught me everything I've learned about taxidermy.
7-year-old Chesapeake Boomer oversees the operation, and together...
It is a creative thing, but it's also a repetition work. You got to get your work done.
They keep this two-man assembly line of bucket list moments moving, an estimated 300 to 350 deer mounts a year. Each one takes time, including 4 weeks drying time on the wall.
You know, every week we do 12 come down, 12 go back up. So I got 48 heads in rotation in here.
How do you keep them all straight?
Not fun some days.
And while Dave says their business is roughly 70% deer, that leaves another 30% for other critters, like this prairie rattler.
I've mounted 2 or 3 for him. He wanted this one because it's a little bit different color, kind of a green phase.
And while Dave says any rattler will bite you, this one is special.
Most of them have a brown, kind of a brown, dark brown, medium brown.
In this marketplace of wild majesty, an antelope dazzles the eye.
They have real hollow hair, so they're a real pretty animal. They're probably the cleanest animal out there. Their horns, each year, the inside grows out and pushes these caps off.
From small game like pheasants and rabbits to this one. And this one is Dave's. He got it during last year's mountain lion season.
You got to visualize that maybe that porcupine's up in a tree, and that's their favorite food of choice is a porcupine. So I just wanted to combine them together.
Dave got the cat. He got the porcupine from a friend.
They're super quiet. I mean, they move like just nothing. They're a ghost.
But at Hale's Taxidermy, deer are the bread and butter, and antlers are all the rage.
In our area, everybody counts it like a 5-point. A 5-point would be 5 points, 2, 3, 4, 5 on each side. Now this would technically be a 5 by 6 because it has the kicker off right there.
Some other parts of the country count both sides, so a 5 by 5 would be a 10-pointer.
It's kind of the soda versus pop type thing.
In fact, antlers are so sentimental, there's a demand for synthetic duplicates, a craft Dave's been working on for a couple decades.
Potassium goes on in kind of a purplish type hue. Once it hits the air, it'll oxidize, and that's where you get your brown color. See, and I can thin it out with water.
Truth is, they hope to preserve more than an animal.
You know, you want to go out there for the day that you're having with whoever you're with. You know, just maybe watch the sun come up. You know, it's that simple.
A simple moment in time.
You'll get an easy 20 years out of like a deer mount, if they're taken care of.
Keeping tales from the trails alive at least that long. If you've met someone cool along the way, please email or call us with your story ideas. Dave says his hunt for a mountain lion last year took about 10 days, and one of the most memorable things he says is how cold it was.